I'm photographer David Bergman, and this is 2-Minute Tips for Adorama TV. Today I'm going to give you some tips to customize the buttons on your camera that might make your life a little bit easier when shooting pictures. I'm going to show you how to do it on this Canon 5D Mark III, but you'll find that many other cameras have similar options. If you dig deeply into your camera menus, you'll find an option that says Custom Controls. This allows you to remap almost all the buttons and dials on your camera so you can set them up exactly how you want them. So I shoot using the back button autofocus method, and I find myself sometimes accidentally pressing that little star button instead of the AF on button since it's closer to my thumb. The default for the star button is auto exposure lock, which I never use. So what I've done is I've changed it so that both buttons do exactly the same thing, so it doesn't matter which button I press, I'll always have the function that I want. I also really like the way the camera's set up by default, and that when I'm shooting manually, I control the aperture with the quick control dial on the back, and then the main dial on top to control my shutter speed. Some people like it the other way around, and this gives you the ability to switch those things so you can have either one control either function. Something I really like to do is check focus on playback by zooming into the image. The problem is the zoom button is on the left side of the back of the camera, and I don't like to pull my hand away from the lens to be able to push that button. So what I've done is I've remapped the set button in the middle of the quick control dial so that now all I have to do is move my thumb down there, push it, it'll zoom in right where I want it, and I can check focus without having to fumble around for the button. Lastly, if you're the type of photographer that likes to move focus points around while you're shooting, you can change that little joystick called the multi-controller so that all you have to do is push that thing left, right, up, or down, and it'll change your focus point without having to push any other buttons. This works really well because you can do it without pulling your eye away from the viewfinder. These cameras are infinitely customizable, so you can set them up to work the way that you like to shoot. At the end of the day, you want to focus on taking pictures and not spend any time hunting around for the right buttons to press. Thanks for joining me today on Adorama TV. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos, follow me on social media @David Bergman, and go to the Adorama Learning Center for lots of other great tips and tricks.